comparing the two stories, Ming's Biggest Prey and The Phoenix. Let's start, shall we? Ming's Biggest Prey and The Phoenix are wonderful stories. Both stories are very much alike too, which makes both stories easy to remember. In Ming's Biggest Prey, we do not know what kind of cat Ming is, but we can just imagine or assume what kind of cat he is based on popular opinion. In my class, we assumed that Ming was a Siamese cat. We can't assume what the phoenix looks like because it's literally a bird of fire, but we can assume its size, weight, and the way its feathers are and more because there are different ways a phoenix can look in different shows and movies. We're kind of getting off topic. Let's get to the actual lesson. The similarities between Ming's Biggest Prey and the phoenix are kind of obvious. Both animals were killed by someone, specifically a man, and both animals killed their abuser. Those are the two major similarities, and probably the only similarities that are noticed. Some differences are the phoenix in the phoenix was abused after it stopped getting attention from the people. Ming was just abused for no reason. Other than that, Teddy hated him. Animals are way more intelligent than we may believe, and the phoenix and Ming's Biggest Prey are two very great examples of why and how. The phoenix and Ming are both animals that were abused by someone, and we know exactly how Ming feels about it, but we're not 100% sure about how the phoenix feels, and we can only just assume what the phoenix feels like during this abuse. After a while, the phoenix needed to be reborn because of all the abuse, and Ming needed to fight for himself in the end. But in the end, both abusers were killed, and we can abuse animals all we want, but animals always, always, always have the power to end the abuser. In the phoenix is adopted by Lord Strawberry in the beginning, but Lord Strawberry soon dies for an unknown reason, most likely because he got very sick or died of old age, but we're not sure. Then the phoenix is handed to Mr. Poldero. The phoenix has the eyes of the people until people start to get bored of it. Then Mr. Poldero decides to abuse it to age it so it can be reborn and regain the eyes of the people once again. He puts him in a smaller cage with a sprinkler, and the phoenix began to cough. Then the phoenix decides, you know what? I'm going to be reborn so I can be healthy once again. But the flames went everywhere, and some thousand people, including Mr. Poldero, perished in the blaze. So the phoenix technically had the power to kill Mr. Poldero all along, but chose not to. In Ming's Biggest Prey, Ming is living with Elaine until she falls in love with a man named Teddy. For some reason, though, Teddy hated Ming with a burning passion. Teddy did things such as putting Ming outside when Elaine wasn't looking and pushing him off a boat, which is abuse. Then one day when Elaine and Teddy are having a drink outside, Teddy becomes drunk and Elaine goes inside. He sees Ming and decides to attack him. Then the man picked up the chair and swung it suddenly, catching Ming on the hip. Teddy then goes for a second hit, but then Ming jumps up onto him, causing both of them to fall, and Teddy is severely injured. Some time goes by before some people and Elaine are talking worriedly about what had happened to Teddy, and Ming smells the familiar smell of blood, hinting to us that Teddy was either injured or possibly even dead. Then later on, the group passed with the corpse, telling us that Teddy was confirmed dead. In both of these stories, an animal was abused. Then near the end or at the end of the story, the animal kills the abuser. Both animals technically had the power to kill their abusers, but did not because they chose not to or did not realize it. The phoenix killed its abuser in the flames, and Ming killed his abuser by knocking him off the porch. Both may have been abused in different ways, but both were physically abused and killed both of their abusers. Animals always have the power to kill us, but most of the time they choose not to or they don't realize that they can kill us. Animals can be abused by us many times, but animals always have the power to end their abuser. The Phoenix had some thousand people, including Mr. Paldero, perish in the blaze, and Ming knocked Teddy off the porch, and then later on, the group passed with the corpse. Teddy and Mr. Paldero had both been killed by the animals. These two stories are amazing examples showing that animals always have the power to end humanity but choose not to. That is everything for today, and I guess I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Don't let me fall.